Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, students.
Good morning.
So today we will discuss transistor. We have already given introduction to transistor in the previous class. If you remember, what is the definition of transistor? What is the full name? Transistor basically is a semiconductor device. Okay? The full form is basically transfer resistor. Transistor, basically the word transistor is derived from two words, transfer resistor. That means it is a device that transfers current from a low resistance path to a high resistance path. Okay? Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. That means, as you know, how many PN junction diodes are used in a transistor?
Two.
In a diode.
In diode में one.
Yeah. You know that diode is a
One.
semiconductor device having only one PN junction.
Yes, sir.
Only one PN junction. And this is the symbol of a diode.
Yes, sir.
You know this?
Yes, sir.
It has two terminals, as you know, anode and cathode, PN junction. Okay. But in case of a transistor, there are two PN junctions. Okay. That means we can say that transistor is a basically combination of two diodes
Yes, sir.
connected back to back connection.
Yes, sir. In the series conjunction.
Yeah. Say again, there are two types of transistor possible: NPN and PNP.
TNP.
NPN and PNP.
TNP.
There are two types.
Yes, sir.
Of course, we are discussing actually BJT, bipolar junction transistors.
Yes, sir.
We can categorize transistor into two types. Basically, transistor are of two types. First one is BJT, bipolar junction transistor,
Yes, sir.
and the second one is called FET, field effect transistor. Right now, we are discussing BJT, bipolar junction transistor.
Yes, sir.
It is a current operated device. You should remember the difference between BJT and FET. FET we will discuss
Electrical.
in the later. Yeah, that is a separate unit.
Yes, sir.
So BJT. Right now we are in BJT. We will discuss BJT, bipolar junction transistor.
Yes, sir.
It is a. You should remember it is a current operated device, not voltage operated. It is a current operated
Device.
yes device. That means for operating this, a constant current source is required. Current source, not voltage source.
Yes,
I have already studied there are two types of source, energy sources.
Yes, sir.
Voltage source and current
source.
source. Current source, what is the difference between voltage source and current source? Voltage source, basically the internal resistance of voltage source is very low. Ideally it should be zero. Ideally it should be zero.
Yes, sir.
And the internal resistance of current source, practical current source, should be very high.
Very high.
And ideally it should be infinity. Ideally. And you know the difference, the symbol current source is represented by this arrow. Is not it? This is the symbol of a current source.
Yes, sir.
And for voltage source, we denote
Is-
plus minus. Yes. Like this. Yes. Plus, there will be two polarity, positive polarity and negative polarity, plus and minus. Okay, this is the voltage source and this is current source. I think you have already studied this in the basics of electrical first year. I think you have studied, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the difference between bipolar junction transistor and field effect transistor, it is basically a current operated device and it is a voltage operated device. Further, there are further classification, JFET and MOSFET. Okay, that we will discuss later on in details. That is a separate unit,
Yes, sir.
third unit. Right now we are in second unit. Okay, so the basic specifications, or say there are, as you know, this is junction number 1. There are two PN junctions, junction 1 and junction 2. NPN transistor. The symbol is there are actually three terminals. There are actually three terminals. Base, this is collector, and this is your
Emitter.
emitter. Yes. There are three regions. There are three regions, three sections.
Yes, sir.
This region is called emitter. This is your emitter, denoted by capital E.
Yes, sir.
And the middle one is basically the thinner.
Base.
This is base section.
Yes.
And this is your
Collector.
collector section.
Conductor.
Can anybody tell me the difference between these three regions?
On the basis of, sir?
On the basis of doping level and say width.
Sir, electric in a
This
Emitter.
transistor, basically,
Doping
NPN
level is high.
transistor, there are three regions. In any transistor, there will be three regions.
Yes, sir.
PNP or NPN.
Yes sir.
I want to know the difference between these regions.
sir, the
मीटर में
emitter
डोपिंग
part
ज्यादा
of
होता है, हाई लेवल
the
ज्यादा होता है
transition is
डोपिंग.
very high doped.
Doping
And,
level is
very high
maximum.
doped.
Yes sir.
Where? In which?
Emitter.
Emitter.
Yes, good.
And the sub lowest doping part of the collector.
Yes, moderate.
Moderate.
No, not lowest. Moderate.
sir.
Moderate.
And base region
Base
is
The
thin.
characteristic of base region is that
Very thin.
Very
It
thin
is
layer.
thin.
Very thin layer.
thin and lightly doped.
Lightly doped, sir. Thin is
This region is heavily doped
yes, sir.
because it actually
Emit the electron.
drives, it basically pushes the charge carriers,
Yes, sir. Electron.
majority charge carriers to the collector. That means due to this region, the concentration of charge has to be very high in this region.
Yes, sir.
And for that, high level of doping is required.
Required.
And since this is a very thin region, the level of doping is very, very
Low.
low. And this collector region,
Moderate
the
doping.
width will be, yes,
Moderate.
In
the
terms
length
of
will be
width.
maximum.
it is maximum, yes.
The length
Width.
will be maximum
But
and the doping is
Doping level, in terms of
Moderate.
doping level, it should be moderately doped. So please remember this, okay?
okay, sir.
Three regions, there are three regions in any transistor.
Yes.
Emitter, base and collector.
Yes, sir.
The difference between these regions in terms of the degree of doping and the width basically, we have discussed.
Yes.
I think it is clear. Okay, let us proceed further. One more thing. There are two diodes, input diode, that is emitter diode
Yes.
and collector diode. We call them emitter diode and collector diode. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So, and for the working of a transistor, what is required?
The emitter diode.
Emitter,
is
base
For
and
the
collector.
working of a transistor, what is required? Yes, you can tell me.
Emitter,
Emitter diode
collector,
is in
base.
forward wire and the conductor diode is in the backward diode, reverse wire.
reverse dash.
Yes, perfectly correct. This one, and this one. Say this is your J1,
J2.
your J2, and this is your emitter, this is your
Base.
this is your
Collector.
collector. So J1 should be forward bias. Forward bias. Please remember this.
Yes sir.
This base emitter diode J1 should be forward biased.
Yes.
Now if it is your N
P.
P N, then connection has to be done. Okay, for making this your forward biased, that means the
Negative charge.
cell, yes,
Negative part of the
will
battery.
connect the battery in this way.
Yes, sir.
Will connect the battery in this way
Yes, sir.
because so this is forward bias. Positive is connected to P region.
Yes, sir.
Positive polarity, negative polarity. Positive polarity is connected to P region and negative polarity is connected to N region. This makes basically junction J1 forward bias.
Yes, sir.
Again, J2 has to be reverse bias.
It should always reverse
Then-
bias.
Yes. Then we should make the connection to make this junction J2 reverse bias.
The
That means the
positive
P should be
terminal
connected to negative.
Yes,
That
sir.
means this has to be negative and N should be
Positive.
connected to positive.
For the
Perfectly
reverse
correct.
bias.
So this is your say your VEB you can say,
Yes sir.
and this is
VCB.
your
CB.
B you can say. There are two DC sources.
Yes, sir.
This is a DC source. This is a DC source. Okay. So we have connect. If you connect in this way, then basically transistor. Basically, this one will be very. This circuit, input circuit, will have very. Since it is forward biased, and you know that a diode under forward bias condition has very small resistance.
Yes, sir.
Very small resistance.
Yes, sir. Resistance.
Negligibly small forward resistance of it. This diode is forward biased. So when input circuit is basically this base emitter junction is very will have very low resistance.
Yes, sir.
And this is output circuit. Please remember,
Yes, sir.
collector circuit is called output circuit.
Yes, sir.
And since this is reverse bias, that means
It's
it will have
resistance
very
high.
high
Or
resistance, very high resistance. In this way, basically, we are basically transferring current from a low resistance path to a very high resistance. Input is given here. Actually, input, we feed the input here, and we take output from here. We take output from here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is your output, and this is your signal, input signal.
Yes, sir.
So in this way, it will act as an amplifier. Transistor, I have already explained. I have already told you that there are two major uses of transistors. What are those?
Amplifier.
Transistors can be operated as a
Amplifier.
high-speed switch. Number one.
Highly switches,
Number
sir.
one.
And second is
Fast.
amplifier. Second is
That is
amplifier.
fast-acting switch. Fast, high-speed,
Yes, sir.
solid-state device. Please
Yes, sir.
remember.
Yes, sir.
Why it is called solid-state device? Switch can be anything also. Is it a solid-state device?
Yes, sir.
This is a switch, but this is not a solid-state device. It is manually operated, electromechanical switch, manual switch.
Yes, sir.
But what is a transistor? In case of transistor, basically, it is very high-speed switch. Okay, on off,
Yes,
very
sir.
high frequency applications.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Fastly switching.
yeah, switching, semiconductor switching device. Solid state, you should remember, solid state means semiconductor.
Yes, sir.
Basically, solid state device means semiconductor device. Another name of basically semiconductor device, we call them solid state device.
Yes, sir.
And since they are used for switching purposes, so they are actually as a switching, we call them semiconductor switching devices. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Other is amplifier.
The second one is, yes,
Amplifier.
amplifier. Transistors can be operated as amplifier also.
Amplifier.
The major component within an amplifier is transistor.
Transistor.
What is an amplifier? Amplifier is a device
Which enhance the
which is used to
Weak signal to high singles.
which enhance
strengthen, increase the strength of an weak signal.
Yes,
of a
sir.
weak signal. If the input signal is very weak,
Yes, sir.
then it has to be
Enhance
amplified. It has to be amplified.
Yes, sir.
Say in a basically audio system, the input is given. Suppose mic. Mic is the
Input
we are talking in front of mic.
Input device.
So basically, the mic is a transducer, or you can say it's a device which basically gives audio signal. Audio.
Yes, sir.
That means my voice sound signal is basically converted into electrical audio signal is basically in terms of voltage. Audio signal. Okay. But that signal, the strength of that signal, the output from the mic is basically is not able to drive the loudspeaker. It has to be amplified by a in between amplifier. So there are three things.
Yes, sir.
The first one basically is your microphone, then amplifier, then loudspeaker. What is loudspeaker? The function just opposite.
Yes, sir.
Loudspeaker basically is a device which converts the audio signal, audio electrical signal again into
Audio.
sound signal.
Sound signal.
Is it clear or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
That means the amplifier is a device which amplifies the signal. What is the meaning of amplification? Amplification means, suppose this is your, with the help of a block, let me explain. This is the block, amplifier block. I am not showing the internal details of this internal circuitry. This is just consider it a box. Now is an example of a two-port network. It has two ports. Ports means pair of terminals. Pair of, say this is your input port V1, we can say V1, then I1, and this is your output port V2 and
I2.
I2. If this is your V1 and this is your V2, and suppose it has a gain, basically amplifier will have a gain. What is gain? Basically AV. AV means basically it is the ratio of the output voltage by
V1.
input voltage. If the output voltage is V2 and input voltage is V1, ratio is basically AB. That is your voltage gain. This is called voltage gain. It will be a number actually. Multiplication. That means your V2 will be what? V2 will be what? From this equation, AB into
V1.
V1, AB into V1.
Yes, sir.
So this multiplication factor, this is a multiplication factor.
Yes, sir.
It is called gain of the amplifier. Okay?
Yes, sir.
That means by this amount, input signal is this. This is a weak signal. But we are getting output V2, which is several times multiplied. Depending upon the gain, if the gain is say 100, so 100 times
100
V1,
V1.
the input signal will be amplified by 100 times. Follow or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So voltage gain is clear, amplifier action is clear. Now we will discuss configurations, transistor configurations. Okay, before that, basically transistor is a linear device or non-linear device?
Sir, transient linear device.
Diode is a linear or non-linear?
Non-linear device.
Diode is a?
Non-linear device.
Yes, diode is a non-linear device. Resistor is a?
Linear device.
Linear device.
Yes, sir.
Why? Can you tell me, anybody tell me what is a linear device? Why resistor is linear, why diode is non-linear?
Resistor obey the Ohm's law and diode is not
Any
obey
device which will follow
the Ohm's law.
Ohm's law. That is, the VI characteristic should be straight line.
Straight line.
Yes, sir.
Linear means straight line.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Say if it is a resistor, then if this is your V axis, independent axis B, and dependent variable
I.
I.
because why this is independent variable and this is dependent variable.
Yes, sir.
Why I am asking why current is dependent on voltage.
Voltage
Voltage is dependent on current.
voltage
Why basically IV characteristic, not VI characteristic, IV. Because voltage is driving current. This is the basically cause. This drive or tend to drive current in a circuit.
Yes.
It is like a force.
If the voltage is
Cause, there is cause and effect relationship between
gain to
voltage and current.
Yes, sir. The voltage.
You should understand in this way. Say if you apply force, mechanical engineer, for mechanical, if we apply force on an object, then there will be displacement.
Yes, sir.
That means force is called cause and displacement is the effect. Similarly, in electrical system, your electromotive force, voltage, that is electromotive force,
EMF.
it is basically driver of current. It drives or tend to drive current in a circuit. Is it followed or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So depending upon the, basically if the resistance is very high or open circuited, if you apply voltage, will there be any current? No. If it is open circuited.
yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Under open circuit condition, what will happen? Under open circuit means?
High resistance.
High.
Yes, infinite resistance.
Infinite.
Infinite resistance.
Yes, sir.
And what is short circuit? Short
Zero
circuit
resistance.
means?
Zero resistance.
Zero resistance.
Clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, this is V. V basically is independent variable. we can basically adjust, vary accordingly, okay, independently. It is in our hand. If we increase the voltage, current will increase. Say, consider this circuit. Consider this circuit. Okay. I think it is not working. Let me another. If is it visible to all of you? What is this?
Resistor.
Resistance. Okay. Basically, resistor. The name of the device is called resistor, and the characteristics is resistance.
Resistor.
Okay. The name of the device, it is a basically physical thing.
Yes, sir. Register.
Resistor, inductor, capacitor, transistor, diode. These are actually devices, components used within basically in any circuit. Okay. Electrical circuit or electronic circuits. Okay. So the symbol is basically
Resistance.
resistance. R. This is the basically symbol of resistance. Now, what is the definition of resistance? Resistance is basically
Opposition of the direct current.
it is the
It
characteristics
is opposite the current.
of any
Yes.
it is the characteristics of any conducting material due to which it opposes the
Current.
current passing
Flow
through
of
it.
current.
Yes, it opposes
Current.
Flow of
The-
current or flow of
yes to the flow of
Current.
current passing through it.
Yes.
Okay. So if this is your resistor R, and if we connect say variable DC source, basically you can say adjustable variable DC source. This is actually adjustable. I am putting through arrow. This is adjustable or variable DC source. Then what will happen? Actually, current will be V by R. Isn't it? From Ohm's law.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is Ohm's law? We know that V is directly proportional to
I.
I. This is V, and since the circuit is closed, so current I will be flowing through the resistance.
Yes, sir.
So voltage drop across it, there will be voltage drop across it.
Yes, sir.
Potential difference PD actually. This is A and this is B. This is a basically conducting wire. You can say copper wire or aluminum wire. A, B. So it will have resistance R. So when current I is flowing through this R resistance, there will be a voltage drop. So B is I into R. B is directly proportional to current according to Ohm's law. Please remember. Potential difference, basically, potential difference applied across a conductor is directly proportional to current passing through it, if provided temperature and other physical conditions remain same. Please remember this. This should be the complete statement, Ohm's law.
Yes.
Complete statement. Don't write a V is directly proportional to this. If you write V is directly proportional to I, it is basically incomplete statement of Ohm's law. Okay?
Yes.
Potential difference, you should say potential difference applied across a conductor is directly proportional to the current passing through it, provided temperature and other physical conditions remain constant. This is the statement of Ohm's law, complete statements. Mathematically, it can be stated mathematically that V is directly proportional to I, or V is equal to some constant of proportionality R into R.
Ri.
So R is basically called resistance. Constant. That means this will V by I. If you increase V, then I will also increase.
Yes, sir.
And the ratio, V by I ratio will remain constant.
Yes, sir.
And that is why it is the characteristics, VI characteristics or IV characteristic will be a straight line. If this is your V and this is your I, this will be your straight line. So it is a linear device. But in case of say your diode, which is a diode, you know the IV characteristics will be non-linear. It will be a curve. It will not be a straight line. Do you follow on that?
Yes, sir.
You know the characteristics of a diode, forward characteristics, already we have explained. It will be like this. It is not a straight line. That means in this case it will be V is proportional to some say k, I to the power k.
K.
K will have some value. It is not basically your 1. If it is 1, then it is linear. But it will be, it can be fraction also, it can be anything. So non-linear device. Then unilateral or bilateral. Diode is unilateral or bilateral?
Unilateral.
Diode is
Unilateral.
unilateral. Unilateral. Resistor is bilateral. That means it can conduct current in both the directions
Diode
equal
is-
amount.
Diode one direction.
Unilateral, one dimension. Yes. Unilateral. Unilateral. That means
One direction.
yes. Diode basically can conduct under what condition? Under forward bias condition. Under reverse bias condition, it will offer infinite impedance. Open, just like open circuit.
Yes.
So these are the basic things you should remember. So what is linearity? Linear device, then your non-linear device, then active device, passive device. What is active device? What is passive device?
Active. So
Transistor is active, source is active device.
Yes.
Because source of energy, or say transistor, it can amplify the signal. So it is a active device. Whereas passive device is consumes power. Resistor. Resistor is basically passive element. Yeah.
Resistor, capacitor.
Yeah. So let us proceed further. Configurations. Transistor configurations. What is the meaning of that? That can be say amplifier. Now we will discuss basically in this class. We will not study transistor as a switch. We will study transistor as an amplifier. Okay. That means second application. Okay. That means your linear transistor basically can be operated in the linear region also, non-linear. You can say there is region. You cannot say that transistor is a linear device or non-linear device. Transistor can be non-linear, can be linear. If you use a transistor as a switch, then it will be a non-linear device. But if you are going to use the transistor as a amplifier, it will be linear region. Linear, it will be linear character, linear region. That means we operate the transistor in the linear region of the characteristics. Okay. So there can be 3 configurations. Please remember, if you want to use transistor as an amplifier, as you know that an amplifier requires how many terminals? How many ports?
2 ports.
2 ports, 4 terminals.
Yes, sir.
Basically a port consists of 2 terminals, pair of terminals. So amplifier is a 2-port example of a 2-port network. That means basically 4 terminals are required. But transistor has only 3 terminals. So how will you solve the problem? If you want to use transistor as an amplifier, we require 4 terminals. But a transistor has, 3 terminals. One terminal has to be made common. Yes. That means, say, you can say like this. There are 3 terminals. Consider this case first. Who can tell me this is, what is the name of this terminal?
PNP.
Base term.
Base.
Base.
Terminal.
That is the base.
Base.
Yes, base. Acha, what type of transistor? PNP or NPN?
PNP.
NPN, sir. NPN.
NPN. Arrow, direction of arrow.
Sir, one में ही सोच
If the direction is outward, it will be NPN.
अंदर के
If direction is inward, then it will be PNP. Is it clear? It is not difficult. It is a convention. Nothing else. It is a convention only. Direction is basically this is NPN transistor. NPN. So what is the name of this terminal?
Collector.
Yes, collector. And this will be your
Emitter.
emitter. Yes. So 3 terminals are there. But we require 4 terminals. Suppose the emitter is, we are taking as common emitter terminal, input and output. If we connect like this, say input is given in this way. Okay, and there will be some biasing also, biasing required.
Yes, sir.
NPN transistor. So input circuit will be, this circuit will be forward biased. So making forward biased, negative should be there.
Yes, sir.
Negative then positive, negative then positive. Do you follow or not? And there will be, you should connect a load. Reverse bias should be there. This junction has to be reverse bias. Basically, this is your collector and this is your RC, collector resistance. This is your actually signal. And we are giving, this is your what? This is your load.
Load resistance.
RC, load resistance, collector. Okay. So, this base emitter junction is forward biased. Okay. So, the input signal will be amplified. This is your VCC actually. Another, you need to connect another, this is a DC source in the input. This is input circuit. Please remember.
Yes, sir.
Base emitter, basically this basically circuit, the circuit in this region is called your input circuit. That means we feed the voltage here between base and emitter. This is your emitter terminal. So this configuration is called common emitter configuration. Similarly, if base terminal is made common, then it will be called common base amplifier. And if collector terminal is made common to both input and output circuits, then the amplifier will be called common collector amplifier. So depending upon which terminal is basically made common to both input and output, we name them. It can be, there can be three configurations: common emitter, common base and common collector. And these are three configurations. Yes, configurations. We call them configurations. So we'll be discussing them one by one. Okay, what is the time?
Okay.
Time is there?
Your time is over.
Time is over, sir.
हो गया, ज़्यादा हो गया?